kind of thinking that this idea of like I would not want our child to suffer.
Someone else's.
But someone else's.
Yeah, or just something that a piece of entertainment not connected to us emotionally is.
Yeah.
I think it's not that he has an idea of Victor and then describes him. It's he just have ways of seeing. So he has language of wildlife programs. He has bits of TV and spinning through them.
But I suppose there's like the thing around the hoodie, if you like Daisy trying to just maybe move it in, and where her saying, "But we clean him up, it'll be like a makeover."
It's like artistic differences they've got.
It's not. They're not different. They're both games. Come to mummy. Just a little turkey twizzler.
Okay, good. We were looking at 4. There's been a few rewrites on the first 6 scenes.
Let's read it again then with those thoughts in mind.
Happy?
It's definitely a boy.
Victor is a boy's name, traditionally.
They're more fun, more rambunctious. That's what they say about boys.
Rambunctious? Violent? Is that what you mean?
They kick harder, apparently. More hyperactive and uncoordinated.
Really? Is that so? They're less fussy and manipulative than girls, apparently.
Girls are fussy and manipulative.
That's what they say.
You can't say that.
I didn't. You'd have preferred a girl. Is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily.
Why don't we phone for something? No one needs to go out. Well, not either of us.
For dinner.
A TV dinner. How about pizza?
Must we?
My treat.
It's not a treat, it's junk.
You like it.
No, I don't. It makes me feel cheap afterwards. But if there's really nothing you can bring yourself to eat here...
Hawaiian?
Thin crust.
Can I ask a few questions
Yeah.
about meanings and so on? Just like when they're arguing about boys and girls and all that, when they're talking about boys and girls and the differences between them, are they saying these things in order to wind each other up? Are they doing that consciously?
Is that sense in like kind of family members or couples or whatever that often there are people who, I think maybe I'm one of them, who can't resist making the point. If there's a point to be made, it's just like, and you can be very passive aggressive about it. So I suppose if there is a winding up or whatever going on, then it might just be a subconscious thing.
So what do you think, Lesley, in terms of Daisy at this moment?
Well, in light of the idea that they're playing, and Pamela said about keep making me happy, she's looking for. I think she feels kind of she'd be terrified of the prospect of Dave leaving her friend or not having Dave. Yeah.
Needy. I think they're both needy
yeah.
and anxious. They've both been badly parented. They're
Yeah.
both damaged children.
Yeah.
And they're sort of playing it out on each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah, completely. And so that sort of thing of him trying to keep her, her happy, this is what happens when she does sort of have a complete tantrum.
Malnourished and dirty. It makes sense.
But we clean him up.
And bad teeth.
It'll be like a makeover.
Okay, so first up, we're observing Victor in the wild.
There's music.
And a voiceover.
A man's voice. It's always a man's voice. Voice you think might be famous. Warm.
Wildlife.
Authoritative.
Wildlife. Human beings.
Sexy.
Wildlife. Human beings.
Sort of.
Human beings. The only animal that studies itself. We are both in the game and out of it. Watching and wondering.
I like that.
Thanks.
And then, ta-da! Here's Victor.
Look at him. A predator. An animal ready to pounce. Weight on his toes. A short quick step. Awake. He's never still. This is a creature always ready for fight or flight.
We want to like him, not be frightened of him.
But wait for it. Wait for it. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And if Victor's a predator, then he's also a prey.